they're gonna have a Dan Campbell situation where I think Mike Vrabel is gonna flip.
Throws the ball 50 times a game. You know who threw the ball 50 times a game and has more youth in his arm? Sam Howell. Give him a chance.
Quack.
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 Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack.
Come on, Ducks!
And a fucking hot dog that's been sitting there for 8 or 9 innings waiting for you to finally get to that dog. Nothing.
It looks like a Vads that just gave birth to octuplets and fucking a baseball came sliding out. The Saints to be good, but like.
Yeah, so do all the Saints fans, but
Yeah,
that's
true.
not really how it
I'm
works.
here to be like, I'm here to give my goddamn.
Well, if the
number
Knicks
2
win in 7, it's because the Pistons got hosed on some stupid call. I know it. I already know it.
It's an inflammation around his pelvic region.
Yes.
So is he's done having sex the rest of his life too then.
They got it. I hate to say it, but Andres Gallo's
Kidding me? That's his idea, 100%. That's his. Those other two guys are looking at him like, look at this fucking dude.
What's going on? We're back. It's another Wednesday. It's Ride the Tide Sports Podcast. You got me, you got McDilly, you got Tycho, and you got Donnie. But Luke is wherever. He's still in Narnia for the last couple fucking months. And Jesse is on his way to Disneyland. So I called in an enforcement. If you know, you know. Dev, a.k.a.
Come on,
Lezu,
baby!
in the cut.
Happy to be with the Ride the Tide boys, man. It is well overdue, ladies and gentlemen, well overdue.
All right, Dev. So first things first, while you're in here, just right off the bat, we're just going to get to it before we get to the rest of the stuff.
Okay.
You got a Lions logo right behind you.
I do.
You're the only person who might be just as much of a diehard Lions fan as Jake as you are. You get very, very excited. A
Absolutely.
lot of thoughts about the Lions right now. How do you feel?
A lot. Mike, the question I've been asking myself that's been keeping me up at night, is Jared Goff the guy? I'm not talking about to take us to a Super Bowl. I'm not talking about to get us in the playoffs. Is Jared Goff the guy that is going to be in the driver's seat when we inevitably win the Super Bowl?
Now, do you think that we now don't have a choice considering he's here for the next 4 years getting as much money as he does? Or do you think it's a situation of it could be a Kirk Cousins where he ends up being paid as much as he does, but in a year or two, we get someone else?
I mean, I think we're probably going to keep him. He's good for the culture. It's just my question personally. I don't know. All I know is with the Lions right now, it just seems like a lot of disconnect. I feel like we have a great team, even with all of our injuries, but we're just not clicking. Something ain't clicking. Ain't clicking. And it was a great game against the Cowboys. They suck. You know what I mean? So I'm not really too happy about that win. But we got the Rams next week. We got to step up. I think it'll be a great notion to see whether or not we can do that.
Yeah. All right. We'll get right on into it. We're kicking things off with football. We're going to go in a little
I
bit of a
cannot
weird...
hear what you're saying.
Can anyone hear what I'm saying?
I can hear you.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know what happened.
Okay.
We're going with football. We're going in a little bit of a weird order today because Tyler's got to get out of here at 6:30.
Yeah, 100%.
So I want him to do NFL with us, and then after that, we'll do college and all that other shit. So, Tycho, while we have you here for the next 25 minutes or so, we're going to try to get as much NFL recap out of you as we can.
Yeah, I don't want to start there though.
Oh, you got something you got more important? Oh, I know what you want to talk about. Okay, go ahead.
Brownie, baby,
This is not good.
Yeah.
baby.
This is
Thank
not
God!
on.
Thank fucking Christ! Oh my God!
good. Yeah.
I mean, look, yeah, the players got to go out and fucking play the game. The coach can only do so much. But I mean, when you have a guy who came in and literally just became coach because he was there because Harbaugh was out of it, he just, you know what, fuck it, we don't feel like looking for somebody, so yeah, he's in. He's not a good coach. He's not somebody that gets a team fired up. He's not somebody that gets them, nothing I like about him. Nothing. I'm so happy to see him go.
When were you out on Jerome?
When he came, honestly, it was last season. I'm not gonna say when he came in for Harbaugh because the team was good then. So honestly, it was hard to tell.
Okay.
But last year when they went 7-5, and it was obvious. I mean, there was no want to fight for a win. I mean, it was just play. You're playing because you want to play for yourself and you want to go to the next level. That's what it was. And that's what it felt like this year for the most part. You know, it was just, I want that NIL money. I want the name. I'm going to Michigan. It's a big name school. That's what I want. Here I am. That's what it felt like.
Devin, you are the other Michigan fan. You're muted.
He's not the kind of guy we need around, man. I'm not going to lie. And I think that it fits him a lot to be dropped for this reason in particular. Of course, a guy like this would
Granted,
get,
there's some, like there's the background where I'm sure you're about to mention where he was, you know, he's under investigation for talking with somebody or having relations
According
with another
to
staff
Man,
member.
let me
Channel
dive back
7
in.
News,
So
Please do.
here
Thank you.
is a picture. Paige Shiver is the staffer with whom Sharon Moore allegedly had the illicit affair with.
All right now, Sharon.
Sharon Moore is a married man.
Oh. Wait, maybe not.
I mean, call me a liar, but this doesn't seem like this is the Michigan man type of thing to do. Recently has switched her Instagram account to private, and she is pictured here on the right. She is the blonde girl. Now, if you wanted to get someone else's opinion, all you Michigan fans out there, from Dave Portnoy at Michigan, if you're going to have an affair, you better beat Ohio State and make the playoffs. That's the standard.
Yes, Dave. Yes.
You're damn right.
I could have looked straight over all of it if you did both of those things, but guess what? You didn't. So
I'm
here
just
we
gonna
are.
say, for all the Michigan fans that gave Mel Tucker shit, you pulled a Mel. What do you? I mean,
Hold a Mel.
you pulled a Mel.
Hold a fucking Mel.
I
So
don't
guess
wanna hear
what?
any more of that.
You can't hold Mel against us anymore because we can clap right
We're
back.
with
Fair
Shamar.
enough.
Yes.
I never said anything.
Hey, Michigan is Michigan. No matter if it's Central, it's State, or if it's goddamn U of M, man.
We can't keep our
Apparently-
goddamn hands to ourselves.
We're just a horny state up here. Apparently, you know, it just.
There's a lot of cold months. All right.
Everybody's looking at our state as the
Well,
horny state.
you know,
I don't know
hey,
how I feel
hopefully he
about
survived November. That's all I hope.
He did not.
Hopefully. He
No,
did
no,
not.
Probably when it happened, Dev. Let's be honest now.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
All right, Dylan. Now you can move on.
that. Now we can just hop right into football. So let's get into it.
I cannot.
Goff on first down, firing downfield for Williams. He's got it. Jamison Williams into the end zone, touchdown.
Genty breaking a tackle with that stiff arm, takes a little stutter step, picks up a first down, cuts it back inside. Ashton Genty trying to turn on the gas. Out of the backfield, Barkley slips 2 tackles and picks up the first.
You can step into it. Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line, and the ball is caught.
All right, let's get into it. I mean, we kind of just briefly talked about it, but you know how we always start. We start with Thursdays. And Thursday night happened to be the Lions. The Lions played the Dallas Cowboys at home at Ford Field. Jake was there. Jake said in his words, this was the best game so far that he has been to this year at Ford Field. Took on the Lions, took on the Cowboys, had a great experience with 309 yards, a passing touchdown. Dak, of course, had almost 400 passing yards as well. And even with such a great fucking victory, Jake still managed to get into a fight and fuck his eye up, but we won't talk about it. So,
Can we ever talk about a Lions game without a fight, Jake? God damn it. Damn it, Jake.
I'll just leave it at this, okay? I thought it was a productive conversation, okay? We'll just leave it at that. I thought it was productive.
Well, yeah. I mean, anytime that you try to tell a team that just lost what they should have done to lose,
They shouldn't have asked
not
stupid
lose,
questions.
why they
shouldn't
lost.
have asked stupid questions.
Well, they
Maybe you don't do that unless you want to get punched in the face.
You get a stupid answer.
Great point.
they weren't talking to you. You intervened, and you got what you asked
They're just lucky
for.
there was no cameras around. I was physically assaulted.
Jake, did you win the fight? Is what Brad the Tide
No,
Jake got
no,
sucker
no, I did not. I
Look
got
at his
sucker
face.
punched.
Long story short,
Oh, wow.
Jake got sucker punched. Then he got kind of jumped, and then his brother kind of just stood there and watched, and then they
I didn't stand there and watch.
My bad. My bad. Who did Brandon punch in the face?
Yeah, who did Brandon help?
Oh,
He
right.
He kept them off of me. There was a big. there was
Oh,
a
come
lot.
on.
The second it happened, it pretty much fell apart right away. Okay,
Was your-
it was no big scuffle or nothing.
As you can see above Jake's eye, he does have a little scar to prove.
Wait,
that.
if it wasn't a big scuffle, do we call this progress or like I'm kind of confused on where we're
No,
standing here? Are we
no,
doing
anything
better?
Concussion.
Anything, it was a degress over the last couple of years. Let's be honest now.
He just thought he had a concussion, but he didn't get a concussion. So
Okay.
The
Fair
fact you
enough.
didn't get up and start a bigger fight might be progress.
I
Yeah.
think that might be progress.
That's got a point.
I think everybody would say
That's what
progress.
he's talking about. Then
Yeah.
probably.
this is Jake after the game.
Hunter. Hunter works on Giddy. Whoa, he decked Giddy.
Yeah, instead of hitting my head on the floor though, I hit my head on a pole.
Oh, damn.
That's where this comes from, man. That's not from the punch.
Hey, hey,
That's from
this
hitting
is
my head
Jake.
on a
This is
pole.
Jake after the sucker punch.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
all in
Anyone
all-
have any thoughts on the Lions' performance against
All in all,
Dallas?
this
two
was
teams that needed to win?
probably the most complete performance the Lions have put together since week 2 against the Bears.
I agree.
Between the defense and the offense, both gelling really well. Granted, Jahmyr Gibbs has been our Lord and Savior this year, so I'm not going to sugarcoat that. But our defense stepped up in a tremendous way. Offense actually put up points on the board. Tesla came in. Amon-Ra played regardless of his ankle sprain. I don't care what anyone says. That man
Yeah.
shouldn't have played, and he did. Jameson Williams came in. Offense stepped up, all in all. I mean, just head to toe, defense played well. Perfect performance, best one since week 2 against the Bears.
I mean, I think also, man, a great point to see is, Amon-Ra got injured. Everybody got a little nervous. You know what I mean? Obviously, he came back. But I think that this is like compelling Jared Goff to acknowledge that we have a great team. You don't just have Amon-Ra. You don't just have Jahmyr. You got Tesla. You got J-Mo. You got Montgomery. I think that we're finally using our whole entire team rather than just relying on what works. And that's the best football we play at the end of the day.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Dev pretty much touched on it, but my only point is that I loved that Jared Goff was forced to throw it to J-Mo.
I agree.
Yep.
Basically showing you, if Amon-Ra isn't doing it that game, you don't need to keep forcing it to him. Just give it to the other guy
Just give it to the other guy.
who's faster.
Yeah,
Trust your team.
Oh,
I agree.
Oh.
My only thing I have to say to be the downer, the guy is my only
No, we need it.
worry is we don't know when Kirby's coming back, and Brian
He
Branch
won't.
his Achilles is gone. That
Oh.
happened, and he's out for 8 to 12 months. Dan Campbell confirmed today.
We're going to be missing both of our safeties the rest of this year for the most
That's
part.
my only thing I have to say.
There's
that worries.
the famous saying, defense wins championships, and I fully believe that because most teams that win a championship have a really good fucking defense behind them.
Yeah.
You
and
know
right
what,
now-
man?
So,
but-
but this is one of those
we talked
moments
about
where
we talked about last week when it comes to Jesse brought up pressures on quarterback in the league, we're last. So we're already not helping there, and now our two safeties are out. You kind of just
It's
gotta
a
rely on
matter of-
At the end of the day, I feel like Amon-Ra coming out of the situation, all it applies is pressure. How we answer that pressure with the team we have, I feel like we can still beat anybody. But how demeaning it is either are we going to turn this into fire to make this team better and the guys that don't usually step up actually step up? Or are they going to shit the bed? Are they going to cry about it? Are they not going to step up to the plate? And are we going to have a bad team is the question, honestly.
I mean, last year's playoffs loss was the perfect example. Offense sucked, defense sucked. We got blown out.
Yep.
Fair.
When our offense is working, regardless of how bad our defense is, for the most part, we can keep up with anybody.
We can make it work.
Granted, our defense just does a little bit. All we need is that one turnover, one big sack, just one big play.
I
That
agree.
changes everything.
Yeah,
So-
it could be
Time will
worse. It
tell
could
how
be the
this team
Giants
is.
defensive line coach, because I don't know if you heard the Giants defensive line coach got fired today because they were quote unquote told to move to the back of the plane. He wasn't happy about it. He said, "I sit in the front." He thought it was a race thing. It was a team thing. And he got let go today. And I think that was just a crazy situation.
That's crazy.
Dude,
Don't
imagine
move
trying to
back
pull a
about
Rosa
it.
Parks and everybody's like, dude, just move to the back of the
Yeah,
plane,
and he
big
was-
dog.
he's
Nobody
like,
tripping
nah.
about it.
He tried to
He
get
really-
his other.
We really pulled a Rosa
Yeah.
Parks in 2025. We are living in a simulation.
They're
Oh,
like,
brother.
wait a minute. They're like, wait a minute. What's our record? Yeah, you're already not good. You don't have anything to stand on right now. Fuck off the plane.
Oh my gosh.
You know, this is a
Uh,
random topic, real quick. Ty, is there any way you could take away all of our faces and we could just appreciate the Christmas tree in the background?
because I think it looks pretty damn good. So I had to say that.
All right,
And it's
Tyler,
got Christmas on it on the
wanna-
scoreboard.
I want to
That's
go
fire.
out of order in the games here because I think we're going to spend the most time on this game. And I also want you here for this, okay? As he gets up and walks away. Oh, he was getting
Oh,
Hi, Tuck.
Mr. TNR.
He's sitting there staring at me. So
Okay.
you wanted
I
to
want to
say-
talk about Monday Night Football, and then we'll go back to the slate. So, the Philadelphia Eagles took on the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, first things first, let's check in on Eagles fans.
You gonna flap the hat one more time for the Eagles for the hard fight they did?
Let's go Birds, fly Eagles, fly. I thought we had it, but it goes to show you who's the better team.
You're crying.
I'm hurt.
Really things I've ever heard.
I'm hurting.
I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
The fact that he flapped the
That's
hat
real
one more
talk.
time.
Was
That's
that
good
after the
talk.
last
You know,
game?
hey man, you know what? Really, a big F you to that reporter for making that guy still flap his wings in such despair. All right,
Yeah.
that's not cool.
You know he didn't want to flap his wings.
You gonna flap the hat one more time for the Eagles for the hard fight they did?
Let's go.
He even threw the "Let's Go Birds" in there.
The pain in his eyes.
Well,
when
That
he
guy's
said,
got some heart.
He didn't want to flap the hat.
That's a
He said,
fan,
"Damn
though.
it,
That's a
this is
fan
going
right
on live."
there.
He's not a real
Yeah,
fan.
Eric, I'm not gonna lie, man. I mean, he just won a Super Bowl. I don't know if I could say awful, but wow, that was a terrible game to watch. That was
Well,
that was
okay,
really
so here's the problem.
Pretty
Hard game.
We've talked about Donald Duck on Christmas. We've talked about Bart Simpson in overtime, but
But have you seen Michael P. Sullivan?
Sullivan?
James
That
P.
man was
Sullivan.
all over the field, and it was reported after the game that he is
Yeah, that
signing
guy.
a 4-year extension
Wow.
with the Chargers. But when it's good news comes with bad news, it was also reported that James P. Sullivan is being suspended indefinitely for violating the NFL's performance-enhancing substance policy. He will miss the rest of this season. So they're going to have to wait to get him back.
That's a detrimental take to the team. I tell you what, man. I don't know how the Chargers are going to be able to come back from this. I mean, James P. Sullivan is one of the top scarers. I mean, when the country was down in our scares, he had the screams, man. He had the screams. Not only the fans, but the kids as well. Pause on that. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate. Indeed,
He
it's
had
quite
4
unfortunate.
interceptions, a touchdown, and a sack. This is a
MVP.
huge loss to the Chargers.
Not James P. Sullivan. MVP. Sullivan. MVP.
Jake, Tyler, a lot has come out in the last 48 hours about this.
Holy fuck.
Just want to know if you guys have any thoughts.
I can't fucking breathe.
I need an
That
inhaler
was
or something.
He's the top scarer. That's so fucking funny.
It's a big blow for the Chargers. They lost.
Oh,
Bill
it's a huge
Hall,
blow for everybody.
Sullivan. It's a big loss.
It's hard to not see him out on that floor, man. I tell you what, it's hard.
Fucking great.
He's getting the
Gosh,
money,
dude.
but he's not playing this year.
Oh, I haven't heard a laugh like that in a minute.
Oh, God. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
I mean, as simple as it sounds, he's a monster. So
He really is on and off the field. Some would say.
it's just terrible to see him go. You know, I mean, we lost Jake.
We lost Jake, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. We lost Jake. Oh, that is a hell of a fall right there,
Yeah,
man. I tell you what.
Oh,
Great win by the
God.
Chargers. I can't believe Hurts threw 5 interceptions or 4. My bad.
Yeah.
You know, hey, you know what, boys?
Yeah, 2 turnovers on
Saquon
the same
scored
play.
a touchdown for me on my parlay, and Jalen Hurts, he threw for over 200 yards, which was on my parlay, and all I needed was an A.J. Brown touchdown. And Jalen Hurts put a very beautiful ball up in the sky, and it touched the turf. And A.J. Brown did not touch that ball the way he needed to. And
No.
it really affected me. And I think it affected this game pretty significantly. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Not executing.
Accurate.
Not executing.
Honestly, I think we're all affected. Jake, do you have any thoughts on the situation that has occurred at hand?
Jake, anything?
Just anything.
Well, what were we talking about? Hold
We
on.
have not changed topics.
No, everything's been said. I don't know.
Hurts had 2 turnovers in the same play. Yeah,
Ready is.
I'm not sure if that has ever happened in the history of the NFL. I don't know if we can fact check that. I don't think we've ever seen that. It blew my mind. I thought I was watching a fake game. I really thought that what I was watching was the Monsters Inc. version of the game, and that it wasn't really what was going down, but maybe more like a parody. But no, it lined up. It lined up with what everybody else is watching. So it was brutal.
I was just googling. I was googling.
Go ahead. Yeah, you're probably about to say what I'm about to say.
Okay, I was gonna say
Jalen Hurts became the first player in NFL history since 1978 to commit two turnovers on the same play.
Yes. No player has ever had 3 in
almost
the same
40
play.
years. I'm sorry, 50 years. 50 years. It's accepted.
Oh, it does say in 1914 there was a play before the National American Football League officially started where there was an interception followed by a fumble, followed by another fumble, followed by another fumble.
Oh, wow.
No video evidence. It's like
Or-
Wilt's 100-point game. So
I don't
four
believe
in
it.
the play.
I don't believe
I
it.
don't believe it either.
I don't believe it either.
I think someone's just putting stuff out there.
Yeah, it's like saying, I agree.
All right.
Steve Harvey's mustache
Eric,
isn't
you're
real.
wrong on the second part.
All
It has happened before. So
Okay, now we'll go back to the regularly scheduled order. So, kicking things back off with Sunday. The Seattle Seahawks took on the Atlanta Falcons, belt to ass, dick to face, all things bad for Atlanta, and Sam Darnold and the Seahawks annihilated them. I mean, Tyler, this was kind of exactly what we predicted, and
I mean, it was tied
Yeah.
going into halftime.
Yeah,
First
that was
half, it was
Seahawks.
a boring
Seahawks,
ass
man, they're a lethal group over there, man. I tell you what, Jackson Smith having a freaking all-time year right now. That
Yep.
boy is playing some hard ball. Who do we got over there? We got Darnold over there at QB, don't we?
Yep.
Wow, man. Wow. I mean, what a loss for the Vikings. I tell you what, that is. Ugh.
well,
That is
and their
very-
defense
As
right now.
shocking as it is, like Darnold's having like an average year.
Yep.
Like
Defense is fucking cracked.
you just if you put Sam Darnold on a good team, he'll give you average quarterback play to elevate the good team. Like,
And I tell you what, that's low-key above average, considering that a lot of players, when they go to different teams, they really just kind of just take a hard, steep down. So, I commend him for doing good. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I think they're just winning because this defense is so fucking just absolutely insane. This is probably the best secondary in the league. I will fight people on that. So,
I'm not gonna argue that.
all right, next game. God, this made me so happy to see. Ever since he's come back from injury, Lamar Jackson's been playing like booty juice. So what happened? The Steelers came out and said, well, all we got to do is play average football to get a dub. Exactly what that Aaron Rodgers man is good at. 23 for 34, 280 yards, and a touchdown. No run game. 17 attempts, 34 total yards in the run game. But DK Metcalf, 7 receptions, 148 yards. And again, not a good game for Lamar. And the Ravens lose by 5.
I mean, I'm just sorry to see them go down like this, man. It's really a huge fall from grace. I didn't think that these guys were going to suck as bad as they do. Dylan, honestly, everybody, what do we see as the problem here? I mean, I don't know if I'm watching ball enough to know exactly what that is, but where are the Ravens falling short is my question.
It's not
They have
what
no
you
one to throw the
said.
ball.
It's
They
not
know
what you
who-
said. That's
Yeah.
not true. Isaiah Likely, Rashad Bateman, Zay Flowers, and Mark Andrews.
They're not elite
And-
receivers, though.
and DeAndre Hopkins have been fine. That
Yeah.
was not the problem. The
You
problem when
don't
they were
have
losing
anybody
games,
to draw somebody to. The
No,
problem
I'll
is
tell you
you
what
have
the
Lamar
problem
is.
Jackson and Derrick Henry in
I
the
agree.
backfield, and they're two guys that can run all over you. So teams look at the run. Why don't they pass more? They
The
try
problem-
to run the ball down people's throats, and Derrick
problem
Henry's
is
at
when
the end
they-
of his career here.
Lamar doesn't like to throw the ball. That's what I'm trying to say. Every time Lamar is in the back and he has a little bit of pressure, he fucking runs.
Time to
He
change.
won't take the sack. He won't make the throw under pressure. He'll run. So you know why they don't throw the ball a lot? Because half the time their quarterback doesn't want to throw it and he wants to run, Jake.
Still a problem. Am I
I
wrong?
know, but I'm just saying it's not that they don't have anyone to throw to. Isaiah Likely has been fine. Zay Flowers is a dog. They have
Dude,
people to throw
last
to.
game, DeAndre Hopkins had 1 target, no catches, no yards. Not he had 1 target.
That's not DeAndre's fault. That's
Yeah.
on Lamar.
Fun fact,
don't
I didn't know where my
throw
AirPods were, but there was a loud banging in the dryer. Turns out I washed them, but they're perfectly fine.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Anyway,
Nice.
well, we are.
Let's get a round of applause to Apple.
Everybody needs to clean their AirPods. Just throw those bitches in the washing machine. Fix them right up. Anyways.
Talking about Baltimore's problems.
Oh, man. Where do you even begin?
Their
I don't
quarterback
know.
doesn't want to throw the ball. Their defense isn't very good. Their secondary isn't very good besides Kyle Hamilton. And when they do have a good game passing wise, their defense doesn't help them, and they're in a 20, 30 point or 30, 40 point game. Like
What are-
30,
where-
40.
Where are we sitting at for the Ravens? We are at a 7-6, correct? Right?
They're 6 and 7. Steelers are 7 and 6.
Wow, big game that they lost there. That's tough. I mean,
Yeah.
I tell you what, man. I mean, they're not going anywhere. I mean, everybody knew they're not going anywhere. I think the way that they came out this year was kind of pitiful. I think they're not executing. I think that honestly, as a team, that something needs to change. I think they stacked too many all-stars, DeAndre Hopkins, Mark Andrews, all these guys that are pretty high up, and you're not really acknowledging the main problems, which is this team is just not coming together. Lamar, he's not doing what he needs to do. Defense, not at all doing what they need to do. And it's honestly pitiful to watch, man. I don't think that this fall from grace is on time. More so it is lack of execution on the team.
Yeah.
I think their general manager needs to be fired because you just successfully wasted the entire prime of Lamar Jackson.
Correct.
Because Lamar
I
Jackson
always thought
is not a gunslinger, bro. Since he's not a gunslinger, now that his legs are not what they used to be, you've literally wasted his entire prime. You need to be
and
fired.
that's the problem with the runners. I love a quarter. See, that's why I'm not completely off the JG train because sure, he moves like I won't say autistic because, hey, shout out all of our autistic people. He moves like a sloth with a couple problems. But nonetheless, despite him moving like that, he still knows how to throw. He can check down. He can do all these things. All right. He can, Jake, stay with me, Jake. Stay with me. All right. Stay with me. He can do all these things. You got a guy like Lamar who's like, sure, he can run so fast, but what is he really doing on the field as a quarterback? He's not a running back. He's a quarterback, and he needs to know how to throw the ball. He does.
Nothing Devin said is wrong at all. It's just the way he got there was different.
Sorry, I mean, I think we can all agree that JG does move similar to what I described. So I don't know. I mean,
that was accurate as fuck. Jake just can't handle it.
He moves a little. He moves a little.
Usually,
straight,
I'm the
man.
one
I
saying the
question what
outrageous things. That
where
was
he
wild.
stands.
All right. Next game. Let's talk about it.
I can do one more.
What? You got?
I can do one more, and I'm out of here.
Okay. Well, then I'll make you talk about a good one. This is a good one. Cincinnati and Buffalo in a fucking blizzard. Cincinnati had this game by the balls. They were in a good spot up at halftime. They were in a good spot into the third quarter, even though Buffalo scored. And then in 2 drives, in 8 plays, everything fell apart. Turnover, interception, pick 6. Come back out 2 plays later, another interception. Buffalo was able to take that to win the game. Everything fell apart at the end for Cincinnati. Buffalo got 39-34 dub.
Yeah, I took the snow game as an obvious under situation, and I was heavily wrong since there was like 75 points scored in this game. But it was entertaining to watch. Yeah, Joe Shiesty, what are you doing, man? Like, end of the game, crunch time, you throw what looks like a shot put pass that gets picked off, and then you know they go down to score, you get the ball back, and you fuck it up again. You're Ice Joe Burr. You're not supposed to do these things. I was mind blown, but we were also watching the game at Nikki's parents' house where her sister is a huge Joe Burrow fan, and every single person in the room let her have it, and that was kind of enjoyable.
Good. Good. That makes me happy.
Fair enough.
Donnie.
Peace.
Have a good one, brother. Donnie, thoughts on the
All right,
game?
Tycho.
Yeah, this was an entertaining one. I mean, start to finish. Cincinnati, like you said, had it by the balls, dude. I mean, they had them. And just turnover and then a turnover. Boom, the game flips just like that. And, it comes down to in a game like that, at that point in the game, you're tired. And whether you think it or not, your brain's tired.
And you're freezing your dick.
It's hard to move, man. It's hard to keep pushing, especially.
Mistakes happen. And
yeah,
it's an unfortunate one for Cincinnati. shout out to Josh Allen for rallying the troops in the second half, especially the
And
fourth quarter.
see, but honestly, as much as I say the same thing about Jared Goff, I ask these questions, and I know, I didn't give a defeat answer, and I hate to bring it back to the Lions, but I ask again: is Josh Allen the guy that's going to take these guys to a Super Bowl?
I think
Yes.
Josh
Josh Allen's definitely a guy
Yeah.
that can take a team to a Super Bowl. It's a matter of can they put the right guys around him. I think
every time Josh Allen
they need that
has been-
big name receiver again.
Every time
100%.
Josh Allen has been in a spot where he's had like a game where he like for this game, 251 yards and 3 touchdowns, and the defense still gave up 34 points. He can never be comfortable. And that's why a lot of times everyone's like, well, yeah, but then he still throws these red zone interceptions because he knows he has to score a touchdown. He can't score a field goal. It's a lot of pressure.
I mean, when your quarterback's arguably your number 2 running back, that's a problem.
Yeah, but the problem is he's a lot like Lamar, where a lot of times if he feels a little bit of pressure, he says fuck it and just goes.
Yeah, the difference between him and Lamar, though, is Josh Allen's a fucking unit.
Yeah. Josh Allen
He's
will lower his
6'6",
shoulder.
250 pounds. I mean, that's a
I'm not gonna lie.
wrecking ball
He
running
reminds
at
me
you.
of like a thicker Peyton. I can't say Peyton Manning because Peyton was kind of skinny.
Peyton
I
couldn't
can't
move.
remember. I can't think
He'd
of
be
it.
Tim Tebow if Tim Tebow was good.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a great comparison.
It's okay. It's a pretty accurate description right there.
All right, next game, the other snow game, which had a
All right, I'm
under-
sorry. For some reason, it keeps cutting off either one of your audios, so I have to leave and come. I have to leave and come back, but it takes like 2 seconds.
You're fine. The over-under was 33.5 points, and boy, did that not hit, because Tennessee scored 31 points on their own. The Titans took on the Browns, and I have a couple things to say. One, as we get Devin back in here, first thing to say, Shedeur Sanders, shout out to you. 23 for 42, 364 yards, 3 tutties, a pick. He played fucking phenomenal. I had no problems with him. He did exactly what he should have done against Tennessee's defense to prove that he could be a starting quarterback.
Let's just talk about the end of that game.
Well, I mean, what do you mean by the end of the game? Just the fact that they didn't get the 2-point conversion?
Well, yeah, that, and I mean, what were you about to say? My bad.
I was going to say, on the other side of it, Tennessee, the fact that they were able to win this football game because Tony Pollard had 161 rushing yards was ridiculous. That's really the only reason why they won it. Cam did 14 for 28, 117 yards. Nothing exciting fucking
On a
happened.
Browns defense who's usually top
Fantastic.
notch.
Yeah.
Number one in the league. No, am I mistaken?
Not
By
number
that?
Normally,
one, not
I'd say
number
top
1 in the
5.
league, but top 5, 100%.
Who's number 1 right now?
Oh God.
Probably either Denver or no,
Oh.
Houston.
Yes, Houston. Yes.
Houston.
Houston's number 1.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But like
So
on a
anyway.
top 5 defense to put up, especially for Tennessee, Tony Pollard at that.
Yeah.
161, fucking 2 tutties, 65 yard run is your longest. Way to fucking go, dog.
Yeah, man. He was
You know?
he was balling. He was hooping for sure. That boy was
Alright,
getting
Cleveland,
active.
on
what
Cleveland's
do you
end, you got some shit to
Sorry.
wrap up.
Yeah, I agree. So what do you want to talk about it regarding the end of the game, Dev?
I am curious. I mean, okay, well, I mean, I might not be necessarily as educated, but what do you guys feel was the reason for taking Shedeur out at that point
For
in
as
the game?
good of a game, there's no reason. For as good of a game as he had, I don't understand. Other than Stefan, I've heard rumors. I don't know if it's true. Stefanski and Shedeur Sanders are not seeing eye to eye. They don't really like each other. So other than that reason, there is no reason to pull Shedeur out of that game. For as good of a game as he had, 364 yards, 4 tutties, 1 pick, and you're in a game time, a game decision. You either get that 2-point conversion, send it to overtime for a chance to win, or you just say, fuck it. We want the better pick.
See, but I'm
That's
just
what
so
they-
what really
can't say
confused
that,
me.
though. That's the thing.
Exactly.
That's what they're saying without saying it.
Mhm.
They're showing you, hey, we're in a fucking battle against Tennessee, and if they actually want to win this fucking game, we'll take the draft pick. We know Shedeur's a dog. We've seen him throw 300 yards. We've seen him throw 3 touchdowns. We know he's consistently cooking. So let's get the better pick. But they can't say that. But we all know that's what they're doing. I think that's what it is, Dev. Truly.
Okay.
Well, let's
Okay.
look at this.
I haven't been able to
Dylan,
look at it from their perspective. I agree.
Dylan, just let me ask you this, all right? So I'm going to tell you both the Browns' remaining schedule and the Titans' remaining schedule, okay?
Go ahead.
Titans' remaining schedule. They play at San Francisco, at home against Kansas City, home against the Saints, in Jacksonville for the finish.
Yeah, they might beat the Saints, but they're losing 3 out of those 4. So the best they finish is 3-14.
Yep. Okay. So then we go to the Browns. Ready? The Browns' remaining schedule: at Chicago,
Loss.
home versus Buffalo, home versus Pittsburgh, in
Loss.
Cincinnati.
Probably a loss.
I'm gonna say loss. I'm gonna say that Cleveland has a better chance right now of getting that pick.
Well,
because
no, from
the
what
Jets
you
will
just,
probably win another game too and add with fucking 4 wins because these motherfuckers are like fuck it.
So
true.
But you know what? They're not gonna get number 1. They're gonna get number 2 because you know who's gonna get number 1? Vegas, because they're not winning a game the rest of the year and they will finish with the 2 wins they currently have. I swear to God.
Yeah, 100%.
They will get the number 1 pick.
Who did they beat this year?
Oh my God, that's a great question.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Because I tell you what, man, it's almost a fever dream to hear that they won a game, let alone 2.
They beat the Patriots week 1, and they beat the Titans.
There's a lot of football I want to get to, so let's just. Are we done with this? Because I'm about to say because this brings up more important topics.
Rabbit hole here.
All right, let's move on. Next game, Indianapolis, Jacksonville. Oh, Jake. Fucking heartbreak for you. Devin, if you don't know, Jake has been a Danny Dimes dick rider these past couple weeks just because of how well
it's been a couple of years, dude. I've always thought
Danny Dimes is a dog, bro.
And
I got mad respect.
Yeah, the Colts got their ass beat because Danny Dimes tore his Achilles. He is the second player in Indianapolis to tear his Achilles. That's a superstar, I guess, to tear his Achilles.
Who was the last quarterback?
No,
not quarterback. Sauce Gardner.
Oh, player. Yeah. Oh, Sauce Gardner. Okay, here you go.
I was talking about Tyrese Halliburton, but okay.
Indiana. Oh, Indiana in general. Yeah, that's that. Oh, yeah, I was seeing that on the Twitter box, man. That is unfortunate right there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
So now Riley Leonard is supposed to be leading them to the promised land, but not so fast because in comes 44-year-old Phillip Rivers with 10 fucking kids. Shows up to the press conference today and has officially been signed as the new quarterback of the Indianapolis Colts.
And I tell you what, I am ecstatic to hear such a thing, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think we got a lot of potential here with Phillip Rivers.
Okay, hold on, real quick. Dylan, are you happy about this too or no?
Yes.
Okay, so real quick. Do you guys think it's because that's a childhood quarterback we watched growing up? We're like, fuck yeah, dude. We get somebody who we watched growing up playing again, who we know is a good quarterback. He's just old.
Do you know why I love it? I don't think it's that's why I love it. I think I love it because I'm looking at a man who said, "I'm 44 years old. I have 10 kids. I'm sick of this shit. I need to get back on the field." And he has every time he gets back on that field, all of those 10 kids that he's been so angry and fucking annoyed with, that will be his reminder to go out there and play Jacoby Brissett, Joe Flacco, old man, fuck it football. And it will be glorious.
And I'm going to be honest, bro. I think that as much as it is nostalgia, the upside of a quarterback like Phillip Rivers at this point, he's old. Of course, you're expecting him to suck. But the potential that he doesn't suck mean that he could do actually above average if he does not suck. I agree.
Now,
the one downside is he has not proven to do anything in playoffs.
Well, I think the other downside is the fact that we talked about, Houston, and week 17, Phillip Rivers, he's going to have to play the Houston Texans. So there's a high chance that he ends up, fucking, So we need to just make sure that he doesn't die there.
He's got one of the best O-lines in front of him in the league. So,
hey, man, I think he's got – but, hey, I think we're spending a little too much time
Cleveland coach, by the way,
on the freaking – yeah, we definitely need to fire the Cleveland coach. That guy's I don't like Stefanski at all. I'm going to be honest, man. I don't like the guy. I don't think that he calls great plays. I don't think that he coaches his team well. Yeah. I think that the fact that it took them at this much time to take a chance on Shedeur, I understand. He's third string, all that. But, I mean, the way the guy played in college was not bad. It was very above average. And I think to take a chance, the fact that it took them that long, in my opinion, is bad coaching. But what do I know? But what I want to talk about is the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Okay.
Now, gentlemen, what do we feel about this team? And are they legit? Or is this all just a face? This is a facade, and they're just playing good until playoffs knit.
Jake, you go ahead. You know how I feel.
Sorry, we're still talking about the Colts, right?
No, we're talking about the Jags. How do you feel about the Jags?
Do I think they're a playoff team? Sure. Do I think they have what it takes to make a charge at the Super Bowl? No, not by any means. So, I mean, yeah, they're currently the front runner in the AFC South. They'll most likely,
That's like saying
second.
that your shit's bigger than mine. That's not a flex, okay? That's not. Who cares that they're the first team in the AFC South? The Colts, no. The Colts are only good because Danny Dimes was living off of some crazy shit. Guess what? He's dead. They're gonna be dead. I love you, Philip Rivers. That's not nothing to worry about. Houston's offense has been booty juice, and the only reason why they're even competing in that division is because their defense is good. And if you're even gonna talk about the Tennessee Titans, I'll hang up right now. So when it comes to the AFC South. Yes, they're in first, but that division is not very good.
It's literally where I was going, Dylan.
That's a great point. That's a great point, man.
This is why
As I was saying, yes, they're first in the AFC South, but the one contender they had was the Colts in my eyes, and that just went right out the fucking window with Daniel Jones getting hurt.
Yep.
I personally
Until I
think
see
that
Philip Rivers do something cool, he's back. Oh well, good luck.
You want to know how I feel,
quarterback
Dave?
who hasn't played in 5 years.
First round exit. That's how I feel.
I think, I either think first round exit or I think that they will be the reason that this Super Bowl will be fun to watch. Because I think that I think the Jacksonville Jaguars have one in them. I think they have one in them. To take out, I'm saying to take out. I'm
both perked up like a Super Bowl?
No. It makes the Super Bowl more interesting because they will take out a team that you had higher hopes for, and then it'll shock everybody and be like, oh, snap, the Jacksonville Jaguars just took out these guys. What's going to happen? You know what I mean? So that's what I'm thinking is going down. I'm not saying that they're making it to the Super Bowl. I'm saying that they could possibly win a playoff game. I don't think this team is bad, man. I think that this is a decent team.
Unless they're playing like the Cleveland Browns or Titans type team in the first round of playoffs, that's not going to happen, Dev. It's just not. Trust me, I've been riding high on the Jags all year, but look, they're just not that good. Okay, they're just not.
It's a great point.
All right,
very optimistic of me.
Next game, this one we will be probably won't spend more than 10 seconds on. Minnesota won 31-0 over Washington. Jaden Daniels came back and looked like dog shit. Bench him for the rest of the year. Let him be. He's hurt. If you ever play college football and you show your player, that motherfucker is all bright red. Let him sit. Just please. And then J.J. McCarthy came back and got 3 touchdowns and 163 yards. And Minnesota looked a lot better after whatever the fuck Max Brosmer did to them the week before. So, don't think really much needs to be said on that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm. Do you guys think that JJ sucks?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, 100%.
All right. Fair enough.
Fair enough. I'd say it repeatedly. I wish I was in that fucking front office when they made that draft pick. I really wish I was. I would have laughed out loud.
I would have laughed out loud at the fucking GM.
I had a lot of high hopes for him. I think he came out swinging. How do we let JJ beat us, bro? Like the losers that the Lions have taken this year are just ridiculous. But I guess it's besides the point.
The NFL is having a weird year this year.
It is, and I'm enjoying it. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm enjoying it more than I would if it was going the way that everybody anticipated.
Yep, I agree.
Enjoy
Next game, we have a team that is trying to lose against a team that for the last couple weeks you thought were trying to lose, but they've actually been winning. The Miami Dolphins took on the Jets. Miami put up 34 points. Jets put up 10. Tua put up a regular Tua stat line, which is 127 yards and a touchdown, and no one giving a fuck about the game. Sorry, but when Tyrod Taylor got hurt and Brady Cook came in, you could just hear the announcers be like, well, we're going to lose half the fucking audience right there that was already here. Like, you could just tell that no one gave a fuck already, and then Brady Cook came in, and really nobody gave a fuck.
All I have to say on this is shout out all my fantasy football managers out there that lost Tyreek Hill this year. I know that was a hard blow, and I want to let you guys know that I felt it as well.
As someone who had Tyreek Hill, he didn't do a goddamn thing before he got hurt, so I really couldn't give a goddamn shit. He was good the last couple of years. This year, fuck off.
He was kind of sucking.
Move on to the next game because there's nothing else to talk about.
Saints, Bucks. Saints put up 24. Bucks put up 20. This is now the 4th, 5th straight game where the Bucks have not looked like the Bucks. We talked about how week by week they keep getting people back. They just activated Mike Evans off of IR today. They keep getting people back week by week and game by game, but yet still they let Tyler Shuck absolutely dog them in this game. And honestly, Baker Mayfield hasn't been out-dogged in a quarterback duel in a while. So
probably since the Lions game.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Hey, shout out Big Rattler, bro. That's my dog over there. I ain't gonna lie.
No, fuck Big Rattler. He's gonna keep his ass on the bench. It's Tyler Shuck time, baby.
Yeah.
That's who was playing Shuck time?
That's who did it. Shuck.
He's been the starter all year. I don't know what Saints team you've been watching.
No,
Damn, bro,
he
I
has not been
yeah.
the starter. No. To give Devin the benefit of the doubt, it's been a Rattler for the first 5-6 games, and then
Oh, that's what I
it's been
thought. Yeah,
Shuck.
okay.
It's been
fair
Shuck
enough.
like the last 4.
All right, my bad. I didn't pay
games,
attention to them the first.
Where does
5
Shuck
games.
play? I mean, I'm sorry, this is a little off, but
Tyler Shuck played at Louisville.
okay, all right.
No. Yes. Tyler Shuck played at Louisville. But yeah, he
Fuck the
outdogged
Buccaneers. That's what I gotta say. They can.
And I was
eat
gonna
it.
say, when it comes to the Buccaneers, they are in a spot where I'm not too sure they make playoffs.
I don't think they will. I think obviously Saints aren't.
Do
and
they
I
play
think
the
that
Panthers before the year's
That's
over?
the
They
only
play-
other team I think could win that division. Is
They play the Panthers twice.
Very, very important game. So I currently have Carolina as the favorite above the Bucks as of right now.
100%. We'll get there when we get there.
I like the
there.
Panthers.
Yeah.
I like the Panthers this year.
Panthers had a bye week, so we're not going to get there, Jake. So
Oh,
you have anything to
okay.
say about the
I
Panthers
forgot about
game?
that. Yeah, I'm looking at
Yeah.
the schedule now. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The Panthers have been fucking lights out the last couple weeks. They've looked. I mean, granted, they've had their off games, but they look good. So yeah, I'm with you, Dale. I feel like they're the front runner, betting wise, in my eyes.
No, I agree.
All right. Denver beat Vegas, but no one really cares because Vegas can't win a game to save their fucking life. Let's talk about Green Bay and Chicago. Two teams that were 8-3-1 and 8-3 coming into this game. Or 9-3 coming into this game. So an important game where Green Bay took out the dub, an interception on the last possession in the end zone, sealed the deal for him. Jordan Love, 230 yards and 3 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs, 86 yards and a tutty as well. Thoughts?
Yeah, Caleb Williams sold it at the end of the game. He had probably 2 other options that he could have passed to that could have avoided the interception at the end of the game there, regardless if it was a touchdown or not. That's up for debate. You had 2 guys that were wide open, and you decided to throw it to the one guy that had somebody right in front of him.
I think the game is less on Caleb Williams' mistakes, man, and just on the fact that I hate to say it. It really it's almost like vomit coming out of my mouth. But man, Jordan Love is having a good year, man. And the Packers are a decently put together team. I mean, Jordan Love isn't having like a breakout year, but he's having a decent year, and I think this is a breakout team right here. Obviously, I think they're the favorites to win the division. Will they? I'm not sure. I think that they're gonna have a hard, finish off.
There's one way the Lions win it.
Well, here's the thing with the Lions. I'm not even thinking about the division. I think a lot of eyes are on the fact that Chicago's 9-4, Detroit's 8-5, and there's a high chance that the game at the end of the year is going to be winner gets into the wild card, losers out. Winner gets the 7th seed. So it could line up to where that game in Chicago, probably in the snow, is going to be a huge game.
Yeah.
There's the one way the Lions can squeak in here is if the next time the Bears-Packers play, the Bears win. If they go 1-1,
then you also need the Packers and the Bears to take another.
Yeah, we need a variety of losses besides that.
Yeah,
and we need to win games.
The odds just aren't in our favor, 100%.
But what helps us is Bears need to win their next game against the Packers. That helps us tremendously.
How does that help us?
Yeah, because
they
would have to,
if they
would have to
tie
split.
and we beat the Bears twice. That's the other thing that truly has to happen, regardless of us winning our other games. We
have the
Bears
split,
a
and then
second
we
time.
have the 2-0 over Chicago. Yeah, 100%.
Gotcha.
All right, let's move it right along here. Another game that I don't think really anything needs to be said other than the Rams are good and the Cardinals are bad. 45-17 was the final.
Yeah, well, makes sense.
Stafford for MVP. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, as of right now, it's him or Drake May, and I think that anyone else isn't really in the conversation. I hate to say it.
No,
Yeah. Wow. What about
Houston-
Matt Stafford, man?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying in general. I mean, just like, man, what a year that guy's having.
Oh yeah, he's doing prime Matthew Stafford things. He's still proving that even though he's getting older, that motherfucker.
He's genuinely becoming like he is like really coming at that Hall of Fame like career, bro.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, obviously, I think that he was and he has been, but like the way he's playing right now, being such a lethal threat amongst a lot of like outstanding young QBs is pretty good.
He gets so excited whenever he has a new receiver, like a new toy, and I think that makes him play better. Whenever
Yeah.
I swear to God, whenever this motherfucker gets somebody like, ooh, I get to play with Cooper Kupp, I'm gonna set a bunch of records with him. Ooh, I get to play with Calvin Johnson. Let's set a bunch of records with him. Ooh, I got a new wide receiver. He's really good. His name's Puka Nacua. Let's have some fun. And then last year, didn't really get one.
Yeah.
So then this year, ooh,
Yeah,
we got Devontae Adams. Oh, he's one of the best route runners in the league. Let's have some fun. Whenever he gets a new elite receiver, he's like, I'm gonna abuse the shit out of him. Help my numbers. Help your numbers. We're gonna win games, and we're a Super Bowl threat.
I'm not gonna lie. 2 rings for Matt Stafford puts him in a Hall of Fame.
Rings before we got one.
I feel like we lost the trade. That's how I feel like.
Yeah, that's what I would feel like. I ain't gonna lie. I already feel like we lost the trade, but like now, then I would be
all
like,
right, to just conclude the Rams Cardinals thing. To be fair, the Rams have one of the best defenses in the league as well.
I agree.
And the Cardinals have not been a team to not put up points. So the fact the Cardinals held them to as little points as they did, or the Rams held the Cardinals to as little point, that's good. That's good for the Rams.
Also, if you look at the time the Rams went to the Super Bowl, they had one of the best defenses in the league. You look at whenever Matthew Stafford had his best years in Detroit, we had a prime defense for 3-4 years. So whenever he has a good defense, Matthew Stafford's numbers normally also go a lot better as well.
I think he's one of the top front runners for Super Bowl, which I want to talk about briefly at the end of our recap. But go ahead.
Yes, when we're done here, we'll get to recap. All right. We got Houston and the Chiefs. Chiefs, another loss. They fought a 6-7. Fuck you guys. I hope it sucks. 8-5 for Houston. Their defense honestly won this game once again. They're put Kansas City in a blender. Rashee Rice got it absolutely annihilated. He got hit faster than the fucking car chase that he caused. Fucking Travis Kelce, the fumble he had, because he got absolutely smashed. These boys were getting lit the fuck up all over the place, and Houston was able to, and I can't believe I'm saying this, manhandle the Chiefs at home in front of Chris Collinsworth.
I love to see it. I'm gonna be honest. I absolutely love to see it. I think it was needed, and I think that this year, if anything, that is what the league needs is some Chiefs ass whooping, and I was happy to see it.
You guys
That's all
know
I'm saying.
you guys know the Chiefs can get eliminated from playoffs this Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
And if they do, boy, oh boy, I think we might have another Thanksgiving.
You might have a universal NFL parade. Like we
With
might
a
be like,
with
hey,
a
where do you wanna
Chiefs
meet? We'll all celebrate.
with a Chiefs loss, a Bills win, a Jags win, and a Texans win, the Chiefs are eliminated from playoffs.
Get to stepping, motherfuckers.
We need
They're all favorites to win their next game.
We love that. And that is the NFL recap because we already talked about Monday. So really quick, before we talk about Super Bowl, then we talk about college, then we talk about NBA. Don't worry, it won't be long. We'll get out of here by an hour 20. I won't fucking make this longer than a half hour, this rest of this pod. But we do have to talk about Thursday Night Football really quickly. So tomorrow, Thursday Night Football. Please be a good game. Please be a good game. Please be a good game. All right. We have the Atlanta Falcons going to Tampa Bay to take on the Bucks. Bucks are favored minus 4.5 points over under 44.5 points.
Where do I start?
The Falcons this year.
If we think of this game based on how both of these teams have played in the last couple of weeks, it's not going to be a fun game. It's going to be low scoring. That cover, that minus 4.5, may just work in everybody's favor just for the fact that the Bucks have not been the Bucks lately. But if the Bucks come out and show that they've been the team they were the last couple of years with Baker and Mike Evans, Godwin, and everybody else, they're gonna fucking mop the floor with the Falcons. No, I just don't think the Falcons are gonna win this game in general. It's either gonna be a close game, Bucks win, or a Bucks blowout.
Are we thinking? What are we thinking on that points on the over/under?
This motherfucker just explained how the game could go, but didn't give a pick.
Under. I'd pick the under.
Okay, well, I have the over for a lot of your same reasoning. The Bucks haven't been the Bucks, but they've still been scoring 20 to 30 points a game. Atlanta just got shut out 31-0. They're gonna go out there and try to score a bunch of points. I don't trust the 4.5. I'll take the over.
I like it. I think I'm gonna put that on the lay for this week. I think that Bucks, man. I mean, I think this is a point where the teams needs this W definitely a lot more than the Falcons. Might be obvious to say, but nonetheless, I think that as a team, no matter where they end up, if they want to be on a up and up kind of bracket by the end of the season, no matter where they land, I think that this win is a very integral part of that.
All right, Dev. Before we go to college, did you want to say something about Super Bowl real quick?
My question is, right now, right here in December, winner is what do they say? What do they say? Winner is here. Is that what they say?
Sure. Yes.
Winter's
Winter is coming.
Yeah,
there you go.
With that being the case, I want to hear from you boys. What are your Super Bowl picks?
I started with Buffalo. I'm not backing off now. I'm keeping Buffalo. Next.
Who else? Who like Buffalo and who?
Oh, Buffalo taking on God, I hate the NFC.
Yeah.
I'm on the same boat, dude. I'm looking at it. I'm like, I don't fucking.
The Rams. The Rams. Let's go Buffalo and the Rams. Super Bowl.
Bills and the Rams. I like that. I think I'm gonna stick with that as well. Bills and Rams. Do we think the Broncos could go?
Fuck no. Broncos are too many close games.
The Broncos needed to win the division this year. That was their goal. Okay, and they did that.
All right, I'm gonna be wild. I hate to say it, just because Jesse dick rides him. I'm gonna pick the Patriots coming out of the AFC.
Wow.
Taking on the Jake. Just want to remind you, your Super Bowl pick from the beginning of the year was the Lions. Are you changing up now?
No.
Yes.
Lions Patriots Super Bowl from Jake.
Hell yeah.
Bills and Rams.
I love that.
Dev.
I love that. I
But
freaking
if it
love
is the
that.
Lions, obviously, no one here is going to argue with that. Me and Dev would love that.
I didn't have the cojones to say it, but
Me neither.
I think that our team right now has the capability
I've
to go
been
to a
to
Super Bowl
every
if we
single-
lock in. We lock in.
I've seen every single Lions game for the last 4 years. I have faith in this team. As I've said previously, I have faith. It's a matter of play your game. Just play what they have.
We are going to be watching this clip very soon, my friend. So I'm glad that you said that, Jake.
On to college.
All right.
On to college.
Quickly, let's talk about the college football championship recap. There's only 4 games to talk about, so won't be too long.
Nice and
also,
short and sweet.
Also, Jake, you still look like that tree.
Shut up.
Let's get to it. BYU took on Texas Tech. Texas Tech, for the second time this year, put belt to ass on them to take home the Big 12 championship. And not only that, secure a first-round bye in college football playoffs, which is huge. And, yeah, they proved all year that this defense is one of the best defenses in the league. Like Tyler said on Saturday, the secondary, 3 out of the 4 in the secondary are already ready for the NFL draft. So, yeah, Texas Tech did exactly what was expected because BYU isn't built on a bunch of 30-year-old linemen this year. Jake?
Not a big college guy, especially with these teams, but yeah, hats off to Texas Tech. If you would have asked me what my prediction was, I would have expected this. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm very excited to see that. The only thing I'll say is I'm very excited to see Arch Manning's performance in the playoffs. That's all I got.
Is Texas in the playoffs?
Oh wait, no, my bad. I'm thinking of the wrong Texas.
I was just about to say.
There's so many repeats in college. I always.
You're good. I know you guys are gonna have thoughts on this game. We had the SEC championship. Number 3 Georgia took on number 9 Alabama, and Georgia put belt to ass, 28-7 over Bama. Kirby Smart finally beats Alabama. They secure a top 4 bye as well, of course, winning the SEC championship to finish 12-1.
Actually, me, Ty, and Fuller caught this game before the Pistons game on Saturday when we were at the bar. Yeah, I mean, Georgia looked dominant across the board that game. And it showed. I mean, granted, it wasn't like crazy high scoring, but they held Alabama to 7, and they won by 3 scores.
Yep.
So, I mean, when you go into the playoffs with that kind of momentum against a good Alabama team, I won't lie.
Georgia is looking like a huge threat right now, man. I think that obviously, they play great ball.
Don't be shocked. You see them in the college football championship.
I agree.
I hate to say it, but I couldn't agree more. Let's talk about it. Number 2 Indiana upsets number 1 Ohio State 13-10 after not 1 but 2 missed field goals less than 30 yards away from the Ohio State kicker. You absolute bum. And Fernando Mendoza and the Indiana Hoosiers win the Big Ten championship
Who's-
for the
who's-
first
who's- who's-
time since 1950.
Good for Indiana.
Good for
God,
Indiana.
as a fan of a college who's known for having pretty shitty kickers, it feels so good to watch Ohio State suck as it have shitty kicker too. Oh my God.
I agree, man.
Way to
You know,
blow
I hate to
it,
pray on a
dude.
guy. I hate to pray on
Way to
anybody's downfall,
blow
but it was satisfying to watch. And
I didn't see any of this game. I
Ohio
watched
State is
recap
locked
next
for the
day.
playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
they're
Ohio
both
State is
of them
done.
still in the college.
The
football.
playoffs are locked, correct? Yeah, they are.
Correct.
completely locked.
Indiana has the bye. Ohio State has to play.
No, I thought Ohio State had a bye too. No,
Do
no, they don't. You're right. They're the 5.
Yeah, I didn't think they were.
No, yeah, they're 5.
All right.
Um,
So, anyways, Indiana, talked about that. Talked about Curt Cignetti. Give him all of his flowers when we talked about in the beginning and halfway through the year that if he could beat either Oregon or Ohio State, it would be absolutely huge for his coaching career, the program, and all that good stuff. Well, he did both. Both of them. He beat Penn State in Penn State before the collapse. He beat Oregon in Oregon, and he beat Ohio State in a neutral site. And that was kind of more of a home game because, it was in Indianapolis. But still, very, very, very important wins. We got
Hoosiers are buzzing. Hoosiers are buzzing.
absolutely buzzing. I think they
This
have
will
the
be a
most
great
momentum.
playoffs.
They have the most momentum out of any team going into the playoffs.
I'd agree.
I would say that.
Concur with that.
Last game we have to talk about, and not a whole lot in terms of neither of these teams are into college football playoffs, but number 17, Virginia, needed to win this game to secure their spot, win the ACC championship, and they lost in overtime. Duke beat them 27-20, meaning the whole ACC, nobody makes it. You're all a bunch of fucking frauds. JMU, come on in. JMU gets the 12 seed, and all of a sudden they're going against the Ducks, and fucking everybody in the SEC is like, oh, what the fuck? What are we going to have, an 8-5 team make it? Get the fuck out of here.
It's not happening.
Yeah.
James Madison's going to get blown out by 50.
Yeah, congratulations, JMU. You guys get us. You knew it was bad when every single fucking team they showed for the reactions. This is their reaction, okay? Let's go to work. Let's go to work. They showed JMU. These motherfuckers, they go, yeah! Oh, fuck yeah! Purple streamers start coming down from the ceiling. Coaches are double high-fiving. They're hugging each other, jumping up and down because they can't believe they made it. At that point, if you didn't realize that these motherfuckers were getting blown out by Oregon, you're stupid. That was when I knew there's no chance.
Yeah.
There's no chance. They're just happy to be here. This is a win for them.
I hope everybody goes out there and have fun.
Exactly. And I love if they have fun. So as long as they have that smile on their face and they keep it, good on you, JMU boys. God, I couldn't even tell you what their fucking mascot is. All right, let's move on to basketball, and then we'll get the fuck out of here.
Basketball.
Another turnover for Utah. Edwards gets it back. It's off to Leonard. Defended by Simmons. Is this the dagger? They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry! Very good defense. Wade from behind takes it away. Chalmers, Cole, James!
All right, let's
dunk.
Let's get to it. NBA news. All right. First things first. Last week on this podcast, we talked about a guy who said that he wanted out of somewhere, and we talked about Giannis, right? Where he could go. There's another guy who in the last week has been all over the trade market of where he might end up. And Donnie, you're going to be very interested to hear that the Pistons are actually the current favorite. The Pistons are the current favorites to land Anthony Davis. There is a 32% chance that the Pistons inquire with a trade. They have been in talks with the Mavericks over the last week. The other two teams that have been in talks over the trades with the Mavericks are the Hawks and the Raptors. But the favorite is currently Detroit.
No, God, no, please.
Why?
Why?
No, Jake?
He's made of glass.
See, but that's not a good enough reason.
No,
for
it
me
is.
anymore, bro.
Look, he's at the tail end of his prime, and the man can't stay healthy. You have a young Detroit core here. Who
Has he been
is
injured this
already
year?
19-5. He
He
started
missed
the
the
year
first
injured.
two. He missed the first 2 months of the year.
Son of a bitch.
You already have a young core here in Detroit who does well. They're top of the Eastern Conference with who we have. Why would you change?
See, but
You
the
have
problem is, Jake,
Don't
first
fix
and
what's not
foremost,
broke.
two things. We got a long season left. And at this point, I feel like we need to be building a championship team. Do you believe that the Pistons right now, as they are a championship level?
Yes.
Yes.
I agree.
I don't think you did.
I was gonna say. I mean,
The reason the second you started talking about it, the reason I immediately was like, no. On Saturday when I went to the Pistons game, me, Typhoon, we stopped at a gas station to get gas before the game. The guy behind the counter saw my Pistons gear and was like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" And I shut him down so quick. I was like, "Stop! No, don't even bring that blasphemy up in front of me. I don't even want to hear it." And then you say it, and I'm like, "Oh my god, this is real! Like this isn't a joke.
This is real. This is
Like,
If
he-
that's
was
the
it a
if that's the
rumor he
case, then
saw?
what do
Like,
you would you say that all we got to do is just keep playing good and we'll be
who would
we'll
you
be
trade
going
for him, Dev? Who would you trade?
Honestly, I agree. I think that the main thing is, I mean, I think AD would be, I think he would bring a lot of fire to the D. I think that he's a big man that would do a lot of damage. The only problem is, not only is he made of glass, who are willing to give up for him, like you said, and I'm not giving up Cade. I ain't giving up Duren.
If we
I
give
ain't
up
giving up
too much
Isaiah.
for AD, we're just gonna be stupid, man. Because right now,
would be a
that's
dumb
what
move.
AD's been doing the last 2 to 3 years. I go to a team, you give it 2 first-round picks. I go to another team, and then I'll just go. He doesn't give a fuck. He's just a first-round pick trader right now.
If you'd have
Yeah,
told me
you
this,
ain't lying, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
if you'd
He's
have
been a
told me
pawn
this
for
was
a while.
trade- if you'd have told me this was a trade happening when AD went to the Lakers, like before he went to LA, I'd have been all for it, 100%.
I agree.
But now we're looking at it with the team we have. Keep him out of Detroit. Don't
Yeah,
need.
I don't
would have
think
even
that-
had
yeah.
Don't
more-
entertain the offer.
yeah.
We don't need we don't need to add right now. That's not our thing. Is adding players. I don't think that's what we need at all. I think we got our big men. I think we got our shooters.
Don't
I think we
fix
just
what
got to keep playing good.
I agree. All right. Also, in the last week, a couple things happened regarding a man that may or may not be pretty good at basketball. LeBron James was in the media headline because he, for the first time since 2007,
Wow.
did not score 10 points in a
Yep.
game. The iPhone 1 hadn't even fucking come out. So he made a lot of history, but people were talking about that because he had the chance to take a final shot in the game. He passed it to Rui in the corner. They hit a game winner 3 for the buzzer beater. Talked to him after the game. Hey, Bron, how do you feel about it? Bron said, fuck you mean? We won. Why would I care? Comes out the next game against Philly, scores 10 straight points in the fourth quarter to win the game, dropping 29, 7, and 6, while Luka drops 31 and 15, puts the crown back on his head, and the announcer says, quote unquote, he's back. So, also after that game, LeBron James surpassed Robert Parrish for the second in all-time wins in the regular season. So, just a couple LeBron headlines that have happened in the last week. The week of LeBron.
Where do the Lakers stand before I go into my spiel?
Very good team, top of the
Say-
West. Him and Luka are cooking.
Okay.
Austin Reeves as well.
Austin Reeves is also cooking. I have been seeing
Yes.
him. He
Yes.
has definitely been hooping.
Lakers are
I just feel
Lakers
like
are second in the West right now.
all I am in this point is it's just like when we were talking about beforehand, seeing LeBron before he retires. At this point, I'm just in the honeymoon, not the honeymoon phase. I'm just in the stage where I'm just like, wow. That's all you could say to this guy at this point.
Enjoy
He's gonna
it,
continue to
'cause
break
it won't
records until he
last much
retires.
longer.
It won't, man. And I'm just honestly being grateful.
I look at
for
it this way.
seeing it.
We've always known LeBron as to be the guy, like, he wants the ball in his hands when it comes to that last second shot. To see him pass it and for a win at that, Rui didn't blow that pass. Shows growth. I mean, granted, old dog learned new tricks. Secondly,
it's
when it comes
poetic.
to him, when it comes to him just absolutely balling out at the end of the game, the second game, he's just showing like, hey, I'm still the same old guy. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna drop 30 points a game, 10 rebounds, 7 assists anymore. But I'm still him. Don't forget who I am. I'm still king.
Can't ever
100%.
forget who the man is.
I agree. I love it. Last thing that we have to talk about. Well, this one's really quick. We really have 2 more things, but this one, it's just Kevin Durant surpasses Jamal Crawford for 12th in all-time 3-pointers made. So shout out KD. But
Shout out KD.
The real one I want to talk about is the Thunder won again. They're now 23-1, and while they did it, they beat Utah and scored 11 threes in the first quarter with 15 assists, which is an tied an NBA record. They're 23-1. They can't lose a game. They're probably going to win this NBA fucking cup that's currently going on. And yeah, any thoughts on the Thunder?
Yeah, they'll probably be the first team, and I think, okay, you can correct me. I'm not positive on this. They'll probably be the first team in history to win the cup, NBA Cup, and NBA Finals in the same year.
Yeah, no one's done that yet.
Yep. So they'll probably be the first team to do that. They're on pace to currently go 78-4.
Yep.
So, I mean, you're looking
That's
at
another record they'd be breaking.
What is the longest? Does anybody know what the longest win streak is in history?
33 games?
Yes. We just
So they are 11 games away from breaking the all-time.
We just Googled that the other day on our franchise. Yeah, it's 33.
33 games is the longest record to have.
And you
And
broke
they're
that,
what
Jay.
they got 22 wins right in a row right now, right?
Yes.
So
11 more. No, wait, 12 more. 12
And
more wins.
let's
and they break
not
the record.
forget they're in line to get a lottery pick yet again.
Is the worse that the Clippers do, the better a pick that they have. Don't forget
I'm
it,
pretty
people.
sure they're currently holding the.
I'm not gonna lie,
5 pick in the
man.
draft.
NBA lottery, that shit sucks. I cannot stand it. I don't like it at all. I hate
Well,
the fact that a
you
team like
can
OKC could be in line for having the first pick.
You
I just
can-
don't get how that makes any sense when these.
Los Clippers for trading their first round pick.
You gonna flap the hat one more time for the Eagles with a hard fight they did?
Let's go, birds fly, Eagles fly. I thought we had it.
That's every Clippers fan right now.
You know, I'm watching that, bro. It gets less funny and more sad the more I watch it, bro. Honestly.
That's every Clipper. You know the average age of the Clippers is 33 and a half. You know
Oh
they're
my
on pace-
gosh.
You know they're
Are you
on pace-
serious?
Yes. They're
Jeez,
They're the oldest average team in the NBA. And
Hey,
they're going
boys,
to have
hey.
the worst record.
Oh well, I guess I'll ask after the pod. But
Go ahead.
I got more betting, but my lay for tonight is Shea over 31.5. Mark Williams over 8.5 rebounds, I think. And OKC win is what I got. What do we
Easy
think
lay.
about that? You
Easy
like
lay.
that?
Yeah, Phoenix
Okay.
can eat my ass.
Sounds like
I
I'm
like
making 50 cents on a $10 bet.
Skadoosh. We call that a skadoosh where I'm from, my friend.
She said, "Can you make the hat flap one more time?" That's fucking up. She knew what she was doing. All right,
She did,
let's
bro.
Let's get to downtown cash picks and let's get the fuck out of here. We're not going to do puck luck because I'm with Devin, who doesn't watch hockey, and honestly, Tyler and Jesse aren't here, so there's no reason to fucking do them. So let's just get to downtown cash picks and get the fuck out of here. All right, couple games. Kicking off tonight. No, we're not gonna do that because Wemby's out. Let's start tomorrow. Thursday night basketball at 8:00. We have the team we were just talking about. The Los Angeles Clippers going to take on the Houston Rockets.
Rockets minus 9.5. Easy.
All right, I'll take Harden and Kawhi. I'll take the Clippers.
Can somebody explain to me what downtown cash picks are?
We are making 3 picks, 3 basketball games. Pick a team.
Okay.
Or you can take an over/under, even though those aren't out yet.
Okay, so we said what was the first game? I'm sorry.
Clippers Rockets. The over under.
Clippers.
Clippers Rockets over under 220.5 and minus 9.5 Rockets in favor.
I have plus 9.5 for the Clippers. He has minus 9.5 for the Rockets.
So that means that the Rockets can't. They have to win by more than 9,
Yes.
and the Clippers can't lose by more than 9. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Clippers under, or Clippers 9.5.
Yeah.
Plus 9.5. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Next game that we have is at 10:00. Jake, let's see if you can get a spread for me on this one. The Denver Nuggets are going to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
Yes, Nuggets, Kings, over under 239.5. I think the Nuggets are in favor minus 9.
Okay. Wow. They're in favor by 9.
Yep.
I know Jokic is good, but they have not been blowing teams out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. 9 is drazy to me. I don't think that they're gonna win by more than
Yeah,
9.
Denver's on the road in favor minus 9.
I don't even think they win this game.
You're taking Sacramento money line?
I'm
I'll
taking
join you.
Sacramento money line low key.
All
I
right,
think
I'll
it.
join
I
you.
think they come out there in shock.
I think
Me
that they've been
too.
playing some decent ball, and I think they come out there and hoop.
Jake, are you gonna play it safe and just bet on Jokic? You got that look in your eye like you wanna.
Yeah, I mean, hold on. Yeah, no, I'm definitely taking. Yeah, just give me the Nuggets -9.
There you go. Get out of here.
The Kings are 6-18, dude. Come on.
Yeah, I mean that is true. That is true.
Yes, but Levine and Westbrook and then boys.
They've been hooping, bro. When they have hooped.
Thank you. All right.
They just hooped. They're
They're
not going to hoop
6-18, bro. I do not feel like that reflects their team at all, bro. That's
They did
tough.
confirm that Curry's back, so we can talk about this game. Friday night, 10 o'clock, Timberwolves taking on Warriors.
Ooh, I like this one.
Yeah, Curry's back, so the only and Draymond's a game time decision, so he might be back as well. And then, yeah.
I don't know. Currently, right now, okay, I'll take your word for it. Right now on my phone, it says Horford day-to-day, Green day-to-day, Curry.
I typed in Steph Curry on Twitter. That's how I got my information. And they
Okay,
said
okay.
Steph Curry is scheduled to play against Minnesota on Friday.
All right,
Is
I'll
Seth
take-
on the?
I'll
Is
take your word
Seth
for it.
Seth Is he on the Warriors right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's not
Both
playing.
Currys-
Oh, he should be playing.
He should be playing, yes.
Okay, all right.
Both Currys are currently on the Warriors roster. He
Good for
played
them,
the-
man.
He played, yeah. He played this game.
I don't have
What is the what's the spread?
We don't have a spread yet.
I don't
'cause
have it
it's
for
not
this
till
one.
Friday.
It's too
So
far.
just-
Okay.
Who do you got? You got Minnesota and Ants, or you got Curry and the Warriors?
I want to say Minnesota, I really do, but I don't. I think that the Warriors are going to sneak by on this one. I think it's going to be a very, very, very close game, though.
Dylan, I want you to say yours first.
Okay, I'm gonna split him. I'm gonna take Minnesota.
All right.
So
I'm also going to take Minnesota on this one.
Wow. Okay. I'm interested
Alrighty.
to see how we work. You might catch me popping in next pod, man, to see how these picks went.
you damn right. Devin, before we head the fuck out of here, thank you for doing this, brother. We appreciate
I
it.
really appreciate you guys having me here. I had a
Wow.
great time, bro.
We appreciate you, brother. You're always welcome here. You know that.
More than happy to be here.
Me and Dylan would have been at each other's throats if you weren't here.
Yeah, I would have just been bullying Jake for the last hour and 15 minutes, and it would have been bad, like he did earlier, and then he would've never came back. He just stayed on the ground and walked away. Before you get the fuck out of here, you got anything you want to plug, music-wise or anything like that to the people?
No, not right now. All I gotta say is just be on the lookout, man. LEZZU, you know who I am. Take a gander at what's already out. I think I got a very big catalog right now. I'm
Where
letting that sit,
can we
letting that
where can
simmer.
we find you at?
You can find me on Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, iHeartRadio Music. You can find me on Amazon. You can find me on Pandora, maybe on the Shuffle if you're not paying for a subscription.
What can the people? What's your name music wise? What's the name?
L-
They can find you at?
To the E, to the Z, to the Z, to the U, baby.
I'll take this off. I'll take this Downtown Cash Picks thing off right there so you guys can see how to spell it right there.
Mr. Worldwide in the chat, man.
So,
It's been a blessing and an honor, my boy.
Jakob, you got anything you want to add before we get the fuck out of here?
I think we're good. We covered much.
Beautiful. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate y'all. Check us out on the socials at Ride the Tide 586, over on X, over on Twitter, over on all platforms that you can find us. Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. Hit the bell, hit the subscribe button, do the shit with us. We appreciate you. Next time we'll see you is Saturday for the pick. Have a good one. I'm McDilly. Peace.